What's up, everybody? This is Donte Cotton of Debonair Material, and I'm here to gladly present to you episode 0 of the BRNDD Podcast. Now, what the hell is branded, and what the hell is Debonair Material? For those who ask, Debonair Material is a brand that I started back in 2012. Since then, it's grown, evolved, changed into a lifestyle brand that's more than just clothing at this point. It's going to encompass art and all types of platforms. I'm going to have original video content at some point, which is going to be called Debonair Material TV. What you're listening to right now is Debonair Material Radio, and our flagship podcast, BRNDD, is going to kind of spearhead everything that we're going to have going on. We're going to have a lot of cool guests. I'm saying we, you don't even know who we're talking about. So I have a co-host that's going to be with me, Ronald James. He's done pretty much everything under the sun. I like to call myself a modern day Renaissance man, but he's truly one. So he does comedy. He's done some acting. He's done voiceovers. He's also on another podcast called Movie Smoothie. Great podcast. Great podcast. I suggest you check it out. They do movie reviews on pretty much anything under the sun that falls under the movie category. So if you're looking for, some type of guidance in the movie world and getting reviews and stuff like that, I suggest you check that out. They have a website. It's on iTunes. You can download it. So, and most importantly, we've known each other for almost a decade at this point. So we're just trying to link up, do something creative together, do some inspirational stuff, and just have fun. He's going to kind of help me out and walk me through the ropes of this whole podcast world, because it's definitely something new and challenging and a little scary, but I'm here to do it. I'm here to help you guys out and kind of give you guys some inspiration through stories of people that we found to inspire us and give us life advice and stuff like that along the way, and have them tell their stories. And what kind of led me to creating all this was going out and finding different podcasts to listen to, specifically streetwear. And that's what this started out to be, a streetwear podcast. Because when I went out to look for a streetwear podcast, there wasn't much. There wasn't a podcast dedicated to what I was looking for. There wasn't a podcast for streetwear. I'd go out and search for podcasts. I may find one podcast that does like 2 episodes, 3 episodes out of the 40 that they've done. And listening to the people that told their stories that related directly to me and I connected with as far as streetwear, it really inspired me to know that the struggles that they went through, the trials and tribulations, and their path to get where they are, it wasn't easy. And it's definitely helped me out and kept me pushing. And the people that I know, I kind of want to get their story out as well and kind of do the same thing for you guys. Same thing with Ron. That's why he's on board with me to, do this. And we both have met plenty of people that are like really dope. And we kind of want to share those stories with you guys and get those stories told. And as I sat back and thought about how to construct the show and, talking with Ron and talking with other people and doing Streetwear Mastered, which is a program which like 400 brands in the world got into. I was fortunate enough to get Debonair Material into the program and be one of the 400 selected. And it's really helped my brand out a lot. I've learned so much already. I've still got like a month to go. It's really helped my brand grow and do different things and push the design and concepts and idea of the brand overall into a new and better direction. And that's kind of why I'm here doing this, and also why I've expanded the podcast from not just streetwear into all types of art and culture, because that's what's inspired the brand. It hasn't just been fashion. It's been music. It's been art. It's been different events. It's been sports. It's been pretty much anything under the sun that affects me on a day-to-day basis. That's what I'm trying to convey in my brand and in my art and in my clothing. I don't want it to be one-dimensional, because we aren't one-dimensional people. We don't, think the same way. We don't feel the same way in every day. So every collection is going to look different that I do for the brand. Every piece is going to have a different meaning. Every piece is going to speak to something. It's going to have a message behind it. Even if you don't know what the message is, it's going to have a deeper meaning than what you see on the surface. And those are the type of guests that we're going to have on the show as well. They're going to kind of attest to what my brand stands for and kind of what inspires the brand. So to kind of give you an idea of the premise and basis of the show, I don't know if you've ever seen Pharrell's Artist Talk, or if you've seen Jeff Staple of Staple Design and the Reed Space in New York. Their shows are kind of the blueprint of what I'm going to be doing. They have conversations with people that inspire their brand and who they are as people, and get them to tell their stories behind how they got where they are today, and their influences and their upbringings, challenges in the world and as people, and how they've still made it to where they are today and be such strong and unique and artistic people in the world. Like between the two of their shows, they've interviewed like Spike Lee, they've interviewed Cause, Tony Hawk, Mike Tyson, Tiana Gregory, pretty much anybody from any walk of life that has some type of influence on who they were as designers and people and artists. And as far as the guest that we're going to have, is kind of going to follow, that same premise and guideline, like who's inspired us to create and, push and become better people and more creative people and better designers and stuff like that. So we're going to have world-renowned DJs. We're going to have Washington Post best-selling authors. We're going to have people that like worked at Hanes when they did a collaboration with Supreme. We're going to try and get some people from Under Armour here. We're going to try and get some people from Nike on here. So got some good people lined up that I think you'll be excited for, and you'll want to hear their stories and, kind of get the behind the scenes of, what happened with these great brands and collaborations and things like that. And hopefully they'll inspire you and inspire us to keep creating and keep pushing and put more out there and be different and be happy with who we are as creatives and individuals, and hopefully we can keep growing and go from there. I'll try and get Ron to sit down with me, and we'll try and do like a 0.5 episode before we put out episode 1, and kind of have a conversation with us two, and hopefully we can do something. Maybe we can give you a rundown of our expectations and give you a little bit more information than I did today. This is kind of like my first rodeo and first recording and all that stuff. So this is a little weird, and it's probably going to sound weird when I release it. So bear with me. It's going to get better. I promise. Going to do my best. I think that's pretty much it. As far as where you can get it, this is going to be up on SoundCloud initially. We are working on some things to get us on some other platforms. We're going to try and get it on iTunes, Google Play. Hopefully at some point we'll be able to get it on Spotify. So that's kind of the things that we're working on right now. Also trying to get some sponsors on board. So it's going to be a little bit of a wait, but I kind of wanted to do this to throw it out early, give you guys an idea of, what I've been working on, because I've been pretty quiet. That's what I do. That's my thing. When I'm working intently on something, I kind of disappear, go behind the scenes and try and get things completely right before you guys get to see it. So that's what I've been up to. Like I said, hopefully you enjoy it. There's more to come. If you have any suggestions, comments, concerns, please contact me. I'll set up an email. It's going to be branded BRNDD at debonairmaterial.com. If you want to contact me, contact Ron, contact the podcast with anything that you want to do. If you have some guests that you think would be cool for us, you can, email us, let us know. We'll try and, link up with them and get it done for you guys. But, I appreciate it. Please comment, follow, subscribe, whatever you want to call it. And, help me help you. Whatever you guys want, let me know, and I'll definitely do it for you. Again, my name is Donte Cotton. If you want to contact me directly, you can email me at Donte Cotton, DonteCotton at debonairmaterial.com. You can follow the brand's Instagram, Debonair Material. You can follow the Twitter page at DEB Material. I think that's pretty much it. We're also on Facebook. You can go to Facebook and follow the brand's page, and go to the website debonairmaterial.com. Check out what we got on there. I just redid that as well not too long ago, so it's a better shopping experience for you. You can go on there, you can like your products, you can create a wish list, you can sign up, save your cart for later, you can pretty much do anything. You can sign up for our email list. Go because we're going to do newsletters, and this is going to be part of, what's going on in the newsletters as far as, the podcast, what's going on as far as the brand releases, stuff like that. So it looks like I'm right around the 10-minute mark. So I appreciate you listening. Thank you for tuning in. Again, sign up for the email. We'll try and keep you updated as far as, when everything is coming, which is, fairly soon. We're definitely going to start recording in August. Going to try and get things out in August. Going to mix this down, meet up with Ron, and get back to you guys. So appreciate it. My love. I'm out.